Accelerated Math 106, Module 2.4, talking about multiplication and division with mixed numbers. So in this particular video, I'm going to show you how to multiply mixed numbers. All right. So just remember, as you can recall, mixed number is referring to a whole number plus a fraction. Okay, just keep that in mind because when we get to Module 4, where we will begin to use calculator, then to enter a mixed number, you got to take the whole number and plus the fraction. All right. So in this video, we're gonna do everything by hand. Let's make sure we know how to do this. Okay. To multiply a mixed number, the first thing we do is change each mixed number to an improper fraction. So once I turn them into an improper fraction, then we can begin to reduce top with the bottom. Then we can change our final answer back to a mixed number after we reduce and multiply. Okay, so a little bit more work, but some problems are easier than others because when we convert into improper fraction, sometimes the number does kind of get a little bit too big. Okay, so we just got to be careful as we go along. All right, so multiplication of mixed number. So let's convert each mixed number into improper fraction. So as you can recall, the denominator does not change, right? 5 and 11. So 5 times 6 is 30. 30 times 3 is 33. Times 11 times 5 is 55. 55 plus 5 is 60. So now this is a multiplication of fraction. So I can reduce top number with the bottom. So right away, I spot 11 and 33 can be reduced into 1 and 3. And this 3 I just wrote cannot reduce with a 5 in the bottom. So now I got to use the 5. I got to see 5 and 60 can be reduced, right? By divisibility by 5. 5 can go into cell 1 time. 5 will go into 60 about 12 times. So 3 times 12 on the top is 36. Over 1 times 1 is 1. So we can just write 36 for answer. All right, let's try a few more. Multiplication of mixed number. Let's go ahead and convert into an improper fraction. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 2 is 8. Denominator still is 3 times 5 times 3 is 15. 15 plus 3 is 18. So now once I become multiplication of fraction, I can take my top number, reduce to the bottom. I spot 3 and 18 can be reduced top and bottom to be 1 and 6. So 8 and 6 on top cannot reduce with the 5 in the bottom. So if I multiply, that becomes 48 over 5. Now I'm going to turn, the problem says write my answer in mixed number form. So I'm going to divide this and turn it back into a mixed number. 5 going to 48, normally about 9 times. Because 5 times 9 is 45. 48 minus the 45, that will be remainder 3. Denominator still 5. Okay, if you can do it in your head, do it in your head. 5 going to 48 9 times. So the quotient is 9. My remainder becomes my numerator, and my divisor still my denominator. All right, let's take a look at it. 1 and 1/2. Convert multiplication of mixed number, convert into improper fraction. So that's 3 over 2. 1 and 1/2 is 3 over 2 times 4 times 1 plus 4 times 1 plus 1 is 5 over 4. So the 3, 5 on top cannot reduce with 2, 4 in the bottom. So multiply side by side, that's 15 over 8. So 15 can only go into 8 can only go into 15 about 1 times. So if I subtract, my remainder will be 7. Denominator is still going to be 8. Okay. So that's 1 and, oops, sorry. So that's 1 and 7 over 8. All right, one more. 3 of them. Okay, same thing. As long as I'm multiplying mixed number, the first thing we do is turn them into improper fractions. So I'm going to write down my denominator first. That does not change. So 2 times 4 plus 1 is 9. 5 times 2 plus 1 is 11. 9 times 3, 27. 27 plus 4 is 31. 27 plus, yep. All right, let's see. Oh, this one is ugly. I see 9 on top, can reduce 9 in the bottom. So that's 1 and 1. Oh, geez. The 11, 31 are both prime numbers. Cannot reduce with 4 and a 5 in the bottom. So now I just got to multiply them. The number going to get big. 4 times 5 is 20 down here. 31 times 11. Let's see. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 1 is 1 again. Put below the 3. 1 times 3 is 3. So that's 341. All right. Now, the answer need to be in mixed number form. So I don't need to reduce right here because I already reduced all I can ahead of time. So now I just convert. So 341 divided by 20. 20 can go to 34 about 1 time. So that's 14. Bring down the 1. So that's about 7 times, right? Because 7 times, because 2 go into 14 about 7 times. 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 2 is 14. My remainder is 1. So my answer, quotient 17, and the remainder become my numerator. Divisor, which is denominator, is still the same. So that's 17 and 1 over 20. So just remember, when we multiplying mixed numbers, the first thing we do, convert them into improper fractions, then reduce top with the bottom. Okay, once I reduce them, multiply side by side. Then the last thing I can do is convert them back into mixed numbers. All right, so that will conclude this lecture video. Thank you for watching.